Second round, second match. What do you expect from either of these guys?
Well, you know, I think it's going to be a pretty good fight, too. You got Livingston Timsuren from the New Mexico team and Mr. Jake Valdez for the Team Pueblo. And well, right now there's some good clinches. I figured this is going to be more of a grappling and contestant. It kind of looks like it's getting that way. Nice knees, nice knees.
Ooh, nice.
Nice Greco-Roman
Very
style.
nice, right into a mount position.
Oh, perfect place. He's got his hooks in. Oh, got to roll it to the back a little bit. Let's see if the guys go for the leg triangle. He's got both feet in, trying to work across that.
I mean, why would you roll over onto your stomach like that? Is it just nerves, or you don't want to be on your back? Is that what? Yeah. Because it seems like just not a very smart thing to do.
No, most of the time it isn't. But, you know, it depends on a lot of people come in as wrestlers or boxers. And a lot of wrestlers will do that because they're used to doing that competition, and they have to kind of get rid of that just rolling to your back because you don't want to do that in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, because, boy, there's no rear naked choke. Actually, it's a great reversal right here.
Yeah, it was. Very good reversal. Nice little cross face. Good body shots.
Valdez seems like he's a little more comfortable on his back. He's not willing to give up his back. He's going to stay in this position, ride it out.
Yeah, he looks pretty calm on the ground. He's doing very well there. Kind of waiting for him to try to bring his hips up a little bit, maybe try to go for that arm bar. He about tried it one time. Good elbow there.
Now you're a fighter. How much do those little hits actually hurt? Do they hurt, or is it just more annoying and it's kind of like a jab in boxing?
Yeah, it's kind of like a jab in boxing. The ones that, in my opinion, don't feel very good is when you get those nice elbows in, because that's a solid bone coming right on your jaw.
I mean, really, what Valdez should be trying to do is hold his neck down and keep him close to him, right?
Exactly. He's trying to get there, like especially that underarm hook right there, trying to hold the guy down, because basically the guy on top, if you can get that hand across his head from there, is going to be a lot more. It's going to take him a lot more to get out of those positions. And you can also get that arm triangle from there.
This is a good strategy right here, right? Coming up against the fence, maybe he could try to walk up it, use his back to walk up the fence.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And well, for our guy on top over here, he's doing perfect. He's got him in his corner. He can listen to everything his corner's telling him to do. It's a very smart move to put him there. Nice kickoff.
A little bit of a scramble there for a second.
It looks like got side, almost. He's going to come up. He's going to end up in mount right here. Oh, he got that leg trap. Good
Not
job.
too often do you actually watch the fighters and hear what and he's actually doing everything his corner says.
Exactly.
That shows that he's smart and staying calm during this.
You know, and that's one of the biggest things, especially when you're first starting off fighting. You have to listen to your corner. They see stuff that you don't see, and if you have that niche in your game that you can pay attention to it, it's going to help you out immensely. Doing very good on the ground, landing a lot of good strikes.
Ooh, nice kick. See, it seems like a lot of these fighters get in that guillotine position, they don't really drop both their hips and wrap both their legs around. Is that something that they're just not teaching? That's old school UFC or MMA? What is that?
Well, you know, like with the guillotine, it's basically, it used to be back in the older days, that was one of the submissions you saw all the time. Well, it's been so used so much, you know, everyone knows what to do and exactly what to do. Like if you're shooting for a guy in those positions, you want to take that hip and come across so your head's across from him and he can't get you in those positions.
It seems like a lot of these amateur fighters get really caught up in all these new moves like the Kimura and stuff like that, and it just seems like it would make sense to me to stick with the bread and butter. You know, let's go for a rear naked choke.
Exactly.
Let's go for a guillotine.
Well, you know, like you said, those are your basic submissions. You should have those down. Those can take, even if they don't in the fight, they can drain the guy out completely out of his cardio, blood loss, all those. Those are submissions he's trying all the time. We're back where we started in the first round. Doing a really good job this time holding him down, though. He's got that top head control.
So if you're Valdez right here, do you want to kick the hip out, go for the arm bar? What do you really want to be trying to do?
Well, I would try to create some space here. He's trying to hold him down a little bit, and that's a very good thing to do so the guy can't throw the punches down on you. But offensively, it's not doing much. So, you know, you can create a little space like he's getting there. And if he keeps posturing up like that, might want to try to set up an arm and take it.
It seems like they're both kind of just taking a break right now, trying to catch their breath, calm down a little bit. They both look really winded.
Yeah, that first round, they were all over the place.
So when you're in this position, does it take more energy to hold him close to you, or does it take more energy to be lifting and pulling both of your weight?
It takes more energy to be pulling both of the weight. If you can grab, like, basically from here, if you could grab underneath that arm, push it over the top, and have the head and arm control like you had in the very beginning of the round, the guy on top's got to try to push you off, and you're basically just holding on. You know, those are things, staying calm on the floor, that really helps the guy that's on the bottom.
So at what point do you think that the referee should stand him up?
Well, right here.
Oh, we're calling it. We're on it tonight. We're on it tonight.
I ain't gonna take credit for that one. That was yours, man. You got that one.
Oh, nice try to Superman punch.
Straight into the ankle lock there. Needs to pop his hip across. Nope, he got him on top. Oh, he mounted him again. And one thing I got to say about
Valdez,
when he mounted him before, right at the end of the round.
It's really hard to pick somebody. I mean, they've been pretty even this whole time.
Yeah, they have. Going from transition to transition, doing really good on the ground. You know, from here, we're going to see who's got the better cardio coming in that third round.
How much does just coming in the ring and getting in here and being nervous, how much energy does that actually take?
You know what? A lot of people don't realize how much that'll sap out of you. You know, especially guys having their first couple of fights, it can drain you from the day. If you're not sleeping the night before, all that stuff can really drain on you. And staying calm and being just as calm as you can until you get in the ring is the best thing to do.
Livingston electing not to sit down on a stool during the rounds. Seems like he's got a lot more energy. We'll see. We'll see.
That's kind of an old fighter's trick too. The thing about sitting down, when you start off in a fight, you don't want the blood to get kind of stuck in the legs. So I mean, you get your legs a little lazy.
Nice leg kick. Nice leg kick.
Good body shot. Take to the floor. The guy ends up right inside again.
Now, it would seem like, I'm not a judge, but it would seem like Valdez has to have a little sense of urgency here and be working a lot more. Maybe he didn't score as much the first two rounds.
Yeah, he ended up like towards the end of the round, especially the last round. He got him right at the end, but most of the time it was Mr. Thurston that was kind of taking it to him.
How did the judges look at who's working, aggression? When they're in a position like this, does it just kind of, I mean, how does the judge score when you're in a position like this if neither one of them are really working?
Well, if either one of them are really working, the guy on top's definitely got the advantage. Because all he has to do is throw a couple punches, and it's going to add him more points on. And the guy on bottom, you have to be active. You got to be trying for something different. You know, you got to try for the submissions. You got to go for something to make yourself look active, especially if, you know, if a guy on top is just kind of trying to lay there. Little walk the dog trying to get up across. Oh, good. He pulled over all the way to the side. He's trying to push up. Looks like he's going to try to pass him here and try to get into full mount. Trying to set his hips up a little bit.
And really, do you think the other guy's really expecting for you to throw your knee over, or is it just kind of you're just do it because you get comfortable in the position that you're in?
You know, if you're inside, you should always have that knee up. If he's going to give a better advantage of being on top, then yeah, you should always be ready for that and aware.
We got a timeout right here due to a cut.
Looks like a nasty cut.
Those were those elbows that you were talking about.
Yep. Those one elbow can stop a fight at any point.
This would be unfortunate for it to be stopped for a cut right now because this has been a very close fight.
Yeah. Mr. Valdez did what he had to do though. He got on top and tried to end